Blake Niemi and Scotty Thiel set the pace through turns 3 and 4. They'll come down to the chalk stripe in turn number 4. And we're green for 30 laps here at Angell Park. Good start from the top two. They go even through turns 1 and 2. Scotty Thiel up around the outside of Blake Niemi. Look out, Bryce Norris up and over. He collects Scotty Milan. Milan into Goldsberry. Collects Dave Utek and the 41 of Thomas Schinderly. Saw the 37 of Bryce Norris get up on the bike through turns 1 and 2, and everything just accordion behind him. Scotty Milan flipping as well in turns 1 and 2. Jordan Goldsberry still having work done to the Rockstar Energy Drink number 65 in the Honest Abe Roofing work area. The feature winner on Friday night at the Mississippi Thunder Speedway. Off to a little bit of an auspicious start here tonight. We got a replay for those of you watching at home on FloRacing. Bryce Norris went for an absolutely massive ride in the number 37. Obviously didn't see Scotty Milan's wreck with our flow camera trained on the already flipping number 37 of Bryce Norris. Let's get this one underway. Blake Niemi and Scotty Thiel pace the field through turns 3 and 4 down to the Sinclair Speed Stripe. And now we're green at Angell Park. Niemi and Thiel again, even through turns 1 and 2. Blake Niemi going to slide up in front of the big wheel through 1 and 2. They go down the back straightaway. Blake Niemi protects the bottom. Thiel gets a run on him, but off of turn number 4. Blake Niemi going to lead lap number 1. Max Guilford by the 9K of Kyle Schuett. He's up into the 4th spot as Thiel takes a look to the inside of Niemi off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Niemi, Thiel, and Kemenaugh, top 3, started to break away from Max Guilford in the 4th spot. Kyle Schuett in 5th, Jake Blackhurst in 6th, Joby Miller in 7th, Joe Myers Jr. in 8th. Track beginning to widen out here. We're seeing the top lane come in just a little bit through turns 1 and 2. Blake Niemi continues to lead. Again, looking for his first feature win of 2025. Straightaway they go through turns 3 and 4. Kyle Schuett now has been passed by the 96 of Jake Blackhurst. Blackhurst up into the top 5. Through 1 and 2. Blake Niemi can see lap traffic right out the front window. TJ Hattie and Jordan Goldsberry running the bottom. Those are going to be the first 2 cars that he sees. Through turns 3 and 4. Negotiates the 21H. Obviously Jordan Goldsberry being hampered by that top wing damage. Blake Niemi circles around the outside of the number 65. Thiel keeping pace with the number 79. Every time Niemi passes a car, Thiel has to do the same. Back behind the top 2, Creed Kemenaugh, Max Guilford, Jake Blackhurst, Kyle Schuett, and Joe B. Miller do battle for the remaining top 10 positions. Off with turn number 4, Scotty Thiel getting closer to Blake Niemi down the front straightaway. Track still quite narrow, but there is that middle lane developing. That's what Niemi and Thiel are running. Thiel takes a peek to the inside through turns 3 and 4, nearly pulls even with the 79 down the front straightaway. Niemi continues to circle the top. Armitage, though, moves up, and he's going to be a roadblock for the number 79. Creed Kemenaugh starting to work his way back into the mix of the number 15K as well. Thiel up and over the cushion through turns 3 and 4. Here comes Kemenaugh, the Ohio Logistics number 15K. Looks to the inside of the Ragged Edge Racing number 51. Niemi up and over the cushion. Here comes Thiel down the back straightaway. Does Thiel send one to the inside? Yes, he does. Thiel and Niemi side by side for the lead. Off to turn number 4. Scotty Thiel to the lead. Niemi back to second. Kemenaugh going to be all over him. Thiel slips up. Here comes Niemi down the back straightaway. Blake Niemi back to the inside. The captain, Jim Johnsales, number 79, takes the lead right back down the front straightaway. Thiel going to come back to the inside of Niemi. They almost make contact through turns 1 and 2. While they're battling, Creed Kemenaugh just waiting in the weeds of the number 15K. Niemi needs to clear the 41 of Thomas Schinderly. Can't do it off of turn number 4. Here comes Thiel back after him. Niemi back to the inside through turns 1 and 2 with the number 41. Needs to clear him off of turn number 2, and he does. Chops the nose off the 41 down the back straightaway. Niemi circles around the outside of Schinderly. Kemenaugh now keeping pace with the top 3 as they run. Niemi, Thiel, and Kemenaugh, a top 3 breakaway, but now Jake Blackhurst and Max Guilford starting to come back into the mix in the 96 and the 16C. Niemi to the bottom of turns 1 and 2. Thiel looking for a run off the top shelf of the Angell Park Speedway. The bottom and that middle group very even though, but here comes Thiel down the front straightaway. Thiel with a big run on the 79. Niemi looks to the inside of Will Armitage, but he has to check up. Armitage closes the door down the back straightaway. Niemi checks up, goes to the inside. Here comes Thiel around the outside of the captain, Jim Johnsales, number 79. Side by side for the lead at the line. Niemi by 25 thousandths of a second over Blake Niemi. Niemi to the inside of Armitage. Armitage comes down the racetrack. He's the meat in the sandwich right now. Mimi to the inside of the 7A. Here comes Thiel off of turn number 4 with another run on the 79. Mimi through the middle. Thiel looks to the inside of the 79. Can't find a way by. Max Guilford looks to the inside of Jake Blackhurst, looking for 4th in the 16C. The top 5, nose to tail now at the halfway point. Here comes Thiel to the inside. Oh, and Nimi clips him coming down the racetrack. Max Guilford spins out from the 4th spot. We go yellow. What just happened? Thiel took a peek to the inside of Blake Nimi. The top 2 made contact, and then Max Guilford and Jake Blackhurst get together. Guilford goes spinning out from the 5th position. Nimi paces the field down the back straightaway through turns 3 and 4. We come back to the green with 12 to go. Nimi with a good restart. Thiel follows him through turns 1 and 2, but now he dives to the inside. Kemenoff has to go to the middle to cover off the 96 of Jake Blackhurst. Down the back straightaway they go through turns 3 and 4. Thiel bounces hard through the bottom of the Angell Park Speedway. Kemenoff rides in the 3rd spot, but Jake Blackhurst has been all over him for a couple of laps now. Logan Julian looks to the inside of Joe B. Miller off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. The 51B and the 85J doing battle for 6th. 1 spot outside the top 5. Julian back to the inside of Joe B. Miller. He'll throw the slider through turns 1 and 2. Logan Julian to 6th. Meanwhile, Scotty Thiel keeping pace with Blake Nimi, waiting to get back to lap traffic to mount a charge at the Captainship Shot Sales number 79. Joe B. Miller starting to fall into the clutches of the 19 of Joel Myers Jr. just a little bit. Down the front straightaway they go. That time by 8 laps to go for Blake Nimi. Lap traffic will absolutely be a factor in this one. Lap cars all running the same exact lane that Nimi and Thiel are running. Through turns 1 and 2, Nimi now has to deal with the 21H of TJ Hattie and the 41 of Thomas Schinderly. Down the back straightaway they go, through turns 3 and 4. This time by going to be 6 laps to go. Here comes Thiel on the bottom. Thiel hits the rut, slides up the racetrack, nearly hits the wall down the front straightaway, but he dives to the inside. Nimi up over the cushion, Scotty Thiel to the lead. Nimi fires back down the inside of the back straightaway, slides up in front of the 51. Scotty Thiel up and over the cushion. Blake Nimi right back to the lead. Every single time Thiel has passed Nimi, Nimi's taken it right back from him. Down the back straightaway they go, through turns 3 and 4. This time by going to be just 4 laps to go. Blake Nimi and Scotty Thiel putting on the race of the year here so far. Meanwhile, behind them, it's still Creed Kemenoff, but here comes Thiel through turns 1 and 2. Thiel takes the lead back. Nimi with a run on him down the back straightaway. Thiel has to clear the 41, and he does! What a move by Scotty Thiel! Thiel back to the lead, but Nimi looks to his inside through turns 1 and 2. That time by 3 laps to go. Nimi got loose. He loses a bunch of ground to the 51. Scotty Thiel looking for his 3rd sprint car win in a row. 1 in a 360 on Friday, 1 at Beaver Dam last night, and he's got just 2 laps to go here at the Angell Park Speedway. Down the back straightaway, through turns 3 and 4 they go. Thiel off to the corner, sees the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Nimi in 2nd, but he's got Kemenoff and Blackhurst all over him through turns 1 and 2. Logan Julian into the top 5 in the 85J through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. What an absolute show. Scotty Thiel takes the win at Angell Park. Blake Nimi in 2nd, Creed Kemenoff in 3rd, Jake Blackhurst 4th, and Logan Julian in 5th. Tim Schaefer in 6th, Joel Myers Jr. 7th, Joe B. Miller in 8th, Corbin Gurley 9th, and Kyle Schuett in 10th. We said it at Butler. I'm going to say it again here tonight. Race of the year here at the Angell Park Speedway for the IRA Sprint Cars. Your podium. In 3rd, the 15K of Creed Kemenoff. In 2nd, the 79 of Blake Nimi. And race fans, give it up for the guy that just put on the show of the year, the big wheel, Scotty Thiel. In Real American Beer Victory Lane, Scotty Thiel climbs up top of the number 51. Let him hear you, Angell Park, the big wheel, Scotty Thiel. We'll send things down to Real American Beer Victory Lane with Maddie, who I assume is a very worn out but happy Scotty Thiel.
He was just saying, he goes, I don't even know if I can get up there. That was a clinic. You've said it once before, Lauren. I didn't know White Castles were in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Scotty Thiel What a show here tonight. We called it many times on the announcing system here, but man, that was probably race of the year. You and Blake Nemi did it last night at Beaver Dam Raceway with the Slide Fest, and tonight it was the same story here. What a show here tonight.
Yeah, that was 30 laps of wide open. Holy shit. Thanks. Yeah, that was fun. I'm thankful for that caution. I needed a breather. I don't know about him, but man. And, pace was starting to slow down when we got in traffic, but, yeah, I'm getting older, Maddie. So this one kicked my butt a little bit here, but we just went 3 for 3 on the weekend, and this 51 car is a freaking rocket ship right now. And I think we proved to a lot of people this weekend that we're not here to screw around. And I knew it from the start that we had, the start of the year, that we had the equipment in place to go and do cool stuff. So these guys worked really, really hard the last few weeks, just getting things ready. And like I said last night, it takes a good team to make things go well. We had a little bit of extra work after yesterday. We found a rear end that was bent, and but nobody complained. We just kept digging and got it fixed. So very, very thankful for that. I think we have a really, really good group behind us.
That was a lot of sweat you just put on me.
I'm sorry. I just got to thank all of our partners, the Eifert family, Shannon, Trisha, Aaron, and Ava. I told Aaron on the phone today that we need to get him up on the wing with Wyatt one of these times. So we'll make that happen soon. But Home Pro Roofing, C.R. Myers and Associates, Professional Plating, Scott Field Builders, Complete Water, GRP Motorsports, Maximum Racing Oils, HRP, Kaiser Wheels, Winners Performance. It takes a big group to make us, get up and down the road, and very, very thankful for all of them. My guys, Jay, Oz, Wyatt was helping us this week too. Fran, Alyssa. I always say my guys, and then I get yelled at by Fran on Monday when she watches it again. So, but yeah, it's fun right now, and everything's gelling. So I can't wait for the next time we get to race and keep this momentum going.
He went 3 for 3 this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. That is no small feat. Put your hands together for the big wheels, Scotty Thiel. Parking it here tonight at Angell Park Speedway. I got second place Blake Nemi right here. I said it to Scotty. You probably already heard it, but this was race of the year. I mean, last night at Beaver Dam, tonight at Angell Park, you guys race each other so clean and effortlessly. And even weaving between lap traffic was just like an art form. I think you two have mastered that.
Well, he clearly got the better of it, and, that was awesome racing and a little bit of cowboy up a little bit. But, that's a big deal, obviously, for anybody, 3 in a row and brand new team, obviously a great job to them. But, we pulled off a great weekend also, 8th, second. Obviously, one of the more consistent cars in the IRA, and just we're getting better. We are working on qualifying and a couple other things, but man, my team's working hard, and we deserve a couple of weeks off. But we got to keep grinding. We got to get that first win, but we're only going to get there by getting our ass beat by somebody better than us sometimes. So anyway, everybody, thanks for sticking out. I know it was really hot. I can't wait to take my suit off.
Coming up in second place here tonight, I'm going to cut him off right there. Blake Nemi, everybody, parking it for second place here tonight at Angell Park. Creed Kemenaugh. So I was doing some research, Creed. You were in the car before this, but your dad was here back in 2018, 4th. So you can go home tonight with some bragging rights for 3rd place here tonight at Angell Park Speedway. Your car just looked phenomenal all night. And just like Blake Nemi and Scotty Thiel, you were really able to weave around lap traffic and put your 15K anywhere on the speedway.
Yeah, it was definitely a really fast-paced race, and that's typically not my strong suit at all. So I was very glad that I could keep going. I think we had a right rear going down at the end, so that was probably hurting a little bit more than it was helping. But yeah, I get to go home with bragging rights. It was an all-in-all good weekend. I know we struggled last night, but we got 2 top 5s out of it, so I'm just really, really proud of where we're going. Yeah,
it was a pleasure having you with the IRA Sprint Car Series all weekend. Will we see you back with our series?
Yeah, I hope so. Later on this year, I don't know. I need to pick out some stuff now. I'm not doing the All-Star races. This is definitely enticing. So.
Yeah, we love having you here. Congratulations on a strong podium finish. Any people, sponsors you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, Ohio Logistics. Steve Pierce with Truckworks of Ohio, he helped us out huge a few weeks ago. We had some toter home issues, and he was a saving grace. AWS, King, Redline, Leona, North Baltimore, Custom Cuts, BRS, Doug Berryman, just everybody who has a hand in this. Hats off to my guys for getting me here, and we had a good night. So
He's going home with bragging rights. He got third place here tonight at Angell Park Speedway. Put your hands together, race fans, for Creed Kavanaugh.